David Nail.
Can I clap for myself?
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hey, congrats, by the way, on Let It Rain.
Thank you very much.
Freaking cool.
Congrats to you. I don't think that would have happened without you, so
yeah,
we should congratulate each other.
Big year, man. With Grammys last year.
Yeah,
freaking,
it was.
New Year's Eve, Tonight Show.
You know what's awesome about that stuff is you kind of have something else that comes, and so you forget about it, and so that's why I always enjoy doing these types of things, because you know it's a way to, you know, kind of remind yourself, oh wait, I forgot we did go to the Grammys last year. That was really cool. I remember that. Lady Gaga was an egg right behind us on the red carpet. Yeah, exactly. You want to take the focus off you on the red carpet real quick.
Right.
Put Lady Gaga on an egg behind you, and suddenly you become really uninteresting.
Favorite moment of the last year, and it's okay, by the way, to say this interview right now.
With the exception of this.
Right.
And the 45-minute, monologue that happened before this that we didn't air, thank God, would be, and you've just got to kind of know a whole lot of the backstory, but I would say singing God Bless America, the World Series. Game 7 after Game 6 of the World Series, which if you watch the World Series, you know it's like one of the greatest games ever. And for an hour and a half, it was like, okay, we're not singing. Oh, we might sing. We're not singing. There's no chance in the world we're singing. Oh, there's a chance. Maybe. And my manager was with me, and like 3 different times he was like, man, forget this. Let's go to Ruth Chris and we'll get a steak, and we got to see this game, and we don't want to see St. Louis lose on their home field. And I was like, man, we can't do it. Well, this is terrible. You know, I'm a St. Louis Cardinal fan. We can't leave. Can't abandon them. And just all of the variables involved, and then to walk out on that field, it was like, 40,000 people, but knowing that 10 million people are watching on television, it was really cool. Then they won, and
that's gotta be so surreal. I mean, just to be at the game, number one, and then to be so now did they invite you back this next year as a good luck charm to maybe do a few more games?
I'm waiting on my World Series ring, and I think that I should get one. And in fact, a few weeks ago, I was hanging out with the trainer for the Cardinals, and I told him, I said, I think that I should get one, a ring, because I really feel like that, I went to games 4, 6, and 7, and they lost 4, but they won 6 and 7. I feel like 2 and 1, that deserves it. I feel like I played an integral role in the actual winning, and then in my selling point, I just slipped in there. I said, hey, I'll just buy it. And then he told me how much they cost, and I said, okay, maybe I won't.
Maybe not.
But I think that maybe you should give me one, cost, maybe half off, 70% off.
Right.
Most of the things I buy are 70% off.
Do we know anybody? Can we start a Facebook campaign or something?
Yeah, there's a thing. This guy in Nashville just did a record that way. You raise money, and he thanked everybody in the credits, and I think they got special privileges if they donated money. But that's what I'm going to do.
That's
Can't remember what it's called,
idea.
but totally, yes.
Get David Nail, a World Series ring.
Kickstarter. Big Sweat, thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, could they, right over here.
They're massive. I saw one from the San Francisco Giants last night. They're super nice.
Where's the River Cats?
I'm getting one today, hopefully.
We got to get this guy a River Cats.
I've been to a River Cats game.
Is that not one of the nicest minor league parks you've ever seen?
I think that Sacramento in itself is just one of the true gems in the country,
Yeah.
Evidently,
where's the bell?
Evidently, someone thought that was hilarious. I was being serious.
What?
Sorry, I threw you off.
No, man, I'm just
complimenting your city.
Rapid fire Q&A, man. What? If you could do anything, what would you do for one day?
You're not gonna believe this, but I'd host a sports talk radio show.
Would you? Who's going to win the World Series in 2013?
St. Louis Cardinals, of course.
Okay. Is that the right answer?
The San Jose Giants can't because they're an A-ball.
Right.
They may win the minor league World Series.
Man, loving that. What excuse do you give when you're caught speeding?
My wife just got a ticket 2 days ago. Evidently, the excuses don't work. She actually got a ticket, which screws the whole philosophy that girls don't get tickets.
Right.
I would say I have an extremely upset stomach, and if I don't get somewhere within the next 2 minutes, both of us are going to be in a really bad way.
That's awesome. What do you worry about most?
Failure. This just went real dark, didn't it? Failure in anything. I hate failing at anything. Like, I was telling somebody yesterday, I went skiing for the first time a few weeks ago, and I sucked.
Where'd you go?
Park City. I was the worst ever. I mean, like, no exaggeration.
Like skiing or snowboarding?
I didn't go snowboarding because Jake Owen had gone a week before and almost died. And I've talked to him since then, and he literally almost died. Like, he had, like, they said if he hadn't had a helmet on, he had probably
really
died. Like,
I mean, they did some serious work to his shoulder.
But he had
something,
like some crazy grade whatever concussion. Like, he literally all of his weight went right on his head. That was the worst, like, part of the impact. Which brings an entire another level of the term hard-headed. Because obviously Jake's very hard-headed. But I was terrible, like pretty much the worst. I'm pretty sure that I was the worst person ever to ski in Park City history. At one point, after about the 13th time that I'd fallen on purpose because I was scared to death that I was going to fall off a mountain, this train of like 14 7-year-olds without poles came down the mountain, like doing all these tricks, like, and I'm just like, really? And they all stopped to take a break and enjoy the laughter that was me, you know, with one leg over here and falling snow all over my face. And the instructor comes over and goes, "Can I help you? Are you okay?" And I can't tell you what I did, but it wasn't very nice.
Can I join your lesson?
Let's just say the kids learned a new hand signal.
Okay.
After that.
Say goodbye to the nice man.
Anyways, the moral of that story, this is real rapid fire, isn't it? The moral of that story is I hate failure.
Yeah.
And two things that, one, I've always known that I stunk at is golf. Terrible. I just try to be, you know, I try to look the part when I go out there. I go get real nice shirts and pants and hats and stuff.
That's important. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Superficial things. And but skiing, I mean, awful. Like, awful. I'm pretty sure I'm the worst ever.
So you'll never do that again?
Like, my mom's the most non-athletic person in the world, and I'm pretty sure she's never, I know she's never skied before. I'm pretty sure she would be better than me.
Poor thing.
Another one of those moments where God's like, you know what, man, things are really going good for you, a lot of good stuff happening. Just to make sure that you're not getting a little too big for your britches, we're going to make sure that not only that you suck at this, we're going to make it the most miserable experience of your life.
We're going to have some 7-year-olds come by.
We're going to make you fall down so many times that you spend the next 2 days in Park City, Utah at Sundance Film Festival in your bed because you're so ridiculously sore you can't move.
That's horrible.
And I set the world record for most baths over the next 2 days because I was so sore. I thought it was very ironic too that the place we were gave soothing salts too.
Like they're trying to tell you something?
Like, hey, you are gonna suck really bad. So here's the soothing salts.
You might need some of these.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk for a second about Let It Rain. Of course, just went to #1. The video.
Yes.
Man, powerful video.
It was not my idea.
How'd that whole thing come about?
Completely my idea. Well, more or less, I said, you know what? I think that we should make something that's going to cause people to go, wow. And all you really have to do to create that reaction is put a naked woman in it. It's really simple. Like, I dropped out of college 3 different times, and so I'm not the most educated person in the world, but it was really simple. I mean, that's all it took was a naked woman.
How can we make this work? Yeah,
naked woman. Yeah. Like, really, who cares about the rest of it? No one's ever been like, hey, man, that shirt you wore in the video is great.
Right. Right.
Or, hey, man, where was that video shot, man? It was an awesome room. Like, I want to stay at that hotel.
Yeah, wow, the view.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what was that car lot that you see, like, midway through? Because there was a couple I liked. No, they all want to know is about Lacey.
Yeah, who is that? And
Lacey's not my wife, too, which is even more amazing.
So what does your wife think about that? You come home and say, you know what, I got an idea for this new video.
It was like 2 weeks of preparation. It was kind of like, like a lot of dinners.
Yeah.
A couple of trips to J. Crew. While I'm paying for the bill, I would just be like, hey, just so you know, I'm about to shoot a video, and oh yeah, get another sweater. And it's gonna be the people from the record label really want to put a naked woman in it. It's not my idea.
I'm really fighting this hard. Yeah.
And they can't put you in it because you were in the red light video. And that wouldn't make any sense. I'm cheating on my wife with my wife. That makes no sense. So it's got to be somebody else. And at first, which just actually happened, it was going to be like she was going to do all of her shots away from me. But the funny thing about it is the director was so like professional about it, like just totally unmoved. Like, hey, Lacey, take your clothes off. Hey, Lacey, put your clothes on. Hey, Lacey, yeah, take your clothes off again. And like, I'm not having to act because it's so uncomfortable. Like, you felt like the biggest like egotistical like man jerk because you're just in this room and all you hear is, Lacey, take your clothes off. And I'm just like, this is uncomfortable. I'm gonna go over here to my part of the room and hide. So I didn't have to act. And I told that she had to be married and 5'9" with long legs. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
That was a joke, I promise, kinda. But she had to be married. That was the stickler. That way there wouldn't be any,
So the actress is in fact married?
She is, yes. I mean, I don't know if they're married now. I guess they technically could have gotten a divorce.
You did that video with David Nail, and I mean, it just looks so real. And then you were saying before too,
I'm a real guy. It was real.
Your ring, your wallet.
It was my wallet. It was Tennessee driver's license.
I mean, that's just.
There wasn't this particular ring because I lost that one.
Oh,
This is a new one.
How'd that go over?
So I'm gonna have to shoot another video.
This last year, you did a video with the naked woman, then you lost your wedding ring.
You know what's hilarious is I lost my wedding ring with somebody else. No, golly,
like
people
that.
here are so dirty-minded. Like another really close friend of mine, a guy. We were out on the lake and we both lost our wedding rings the same day. It's crazy.
Suspicious.
I tell you, man, it's just wild stories. You should hang out with me for a week and see all the cool random stuff that happens.
Love that.
I am wild.
Tonight, speaking of wild, Davis grad, man.
Yes.
What are we looking forward to out there?
Well, it's probably, if I had to like zero in on like the exact way to describe it, it probably is going to be, for the people that are there, the most enjoyable time that they've ever had in the history of their lives.
History of their lives. We heard it was freaking crazy last night in San Jose.
San Jose was beyond crazy. I don't know what adjective is beyond crazy, but whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I dropped out of college, but whatever adjective describes beyond crazy, that's what it was. Just really pandemonium. People crowd surfing at like ridiculous amounts of
Pandemonium,
time.
crowd surfing. Yeah. Who doesn't want that? Yeah.
Taking off their clothes, running around, like people proposing, announcing that they were pregnant. All of just wild, amazing. Yes.
Man, now you've got my attention. What's next? Sound of a Million Dreams?
It's the song. I'm gonna go serious on you now. Not that I haven't been serious this entire time, but the next single is The Sound of a Million Dreams. I mean, it could always change. The music business has taught me that things can always change, but it's a song more or less just thanking you guys. I think that you look back on your life and you can always kind of trace it back to you know, specific times, and a lot of those times there's a song or there's something, you know, that you can kind of, you know, relate to at that period of your life, a particular artist that you were listening to or whatever. And if you really like research that back, you know, chances are the first time you ever heard that song was on the radio. And I think that this song is kind of an ode to radio and just how powerful they are, and how, you know, you may have heard a song 100 times, but you're in your car, you're going home from lunch, or you're going home from work, or you're driving to work, and you hear a song, and for whatever reason at that point in your life you're going through something, and the song just kind of, it takes on a new life or a new meaning. And you know, I just think that this song more or less just kind of sums that up, and I think it pays tribute to what you guys do.
We love that. Very cool. When's
I figured
it coming
you
out?
would.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, you're talking my language now. And when's it come out? Were you guys got a target
couple
date
weeks,
yet?
I think. I'm not sure exactly. I'm mainly focused on the Davis graduate
25th?
right now. I want to give yeah. I'm not a very selfish person. I'm not worried about me right now. I'm focused on the Davis graduate and giving those.
He's a giver.
Yeah.
He's a giver. Love it.
I have. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can continue to clap. Like I wasn't going to tell you to stop. You can keep on if you want.
David Nail, everybody. Man, I appreciate you coming by.
Anytime.
Very cool, man.
I feel like
Very
we're just
cool.
bonded.